Good morning, everybody. It is way too early. Still drinking my coffee, so give me a minute. I hope everyone's doing well on this fine morning. There we go, that should work. I don't really have a place to put my coffee. Figure it out. Today, we are back to speedrunning. We'll be doing Breath of the Wild as per usual, since that's really my only speedrunning game. I have not practiced since last Saturday, so I don't know what, if anything, is going to change. Admittedly, I'm starting to get into a Mario Kart mood, so I don't know how much practice I'll be able to dedicate to Breath of the Wild. That being said, there's some decent time saves here, so I expect we'll be able to have a good chance of still getting world record slash PB again. Either way, it should be fun, so I think we'll have a good time. I apologize if I'm not very talkative. I also expect a cameo from my daughter this morning, given that she normally pops up around the end of the stream when I do 5 a.m.s. Naomi, set up any percent.
Any percent is ready to go.
Oh, right, I can't hear her. I was having some funky stuff. Hold on. My, external speakers, the one not attached to my TV, was giving me a lot of grief. So for that reason, I unplugged them. I don't know if that's going to be a problem. I'm checking them now. Naomi, say something.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one, if you want me to. Anywhere, I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I am feeling so small. It was over my head. I know nothing at all. And I will stumble and fall. I'm still learning to love. Just starting to crawl. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. Anywhere, I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you, you beeping beep wipe.
Alright, I think she's working well. Let's get started. Make sure focus is on the splits. Naomi, set up any percent?
Setup complete.
Alright, yep, working well. If you haven't seen a Breath of the Wild speedrun stream before, the way these typically go is I have my very best run on my first run when I haven't practiced or warmed up, and then the rest is kind of like struggling. So, if the first run does not go well, the others may not be any better. There are exceptions, of course, to this rule. We'll see. A little too far to the left in that start. Getting that angle is always a little difficult for reasons I don't understand.
Quella è una tavoletta sceicca. Ti guiderà dopo il risveglio dal tuo
This has worked the last 2 times. It's not gonna work now. We're gonna have to reset. Shrine of Resurrection, why you gotta do me dirty? Alright, yeah, this is a reset. There it goes. I don't generally consider reset at Shrine of Resurrection part of, you know, the rule of not getting a good first run, but maybe it is. Who knows? We'll have to see how it works. Wow. Wow, I forgot to start the timer. Oh, that's the wrong profile. Why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta do me dirty? Much better. Oh, the cat's here. I cleaned up all the food she could get into, I thought. I should be safe. This should be... Oh, she's going to the same spot she found last time. But I removed everything. There were a whole bunch of chips back there. I removed it all. Oh yeah, she gave up already. She's using her nose. She is a blind cat after all. Using her nose looking for that food. Oh, she's gonna zero in on my coffee.
Svegliati. Svegliati.
That was a much better line.
Quella è una tavoletta sceicca. Ti guiderà dopo il risveglio dal tuo lungo...
She will find it. She's a hunter. A hunter for food. It's the only motivation she has in life. Ooh, good clip out. Good clip out. Very good start. I'm happy with that.
Lì. Dirigiti al luogo segnato sulla mappa della tua tavoletta sceicca.
And she's back where she found the chips. But there are no chips, so she shouldn't be able to get into anything. Right? Oh, I messed up. It's okay. Oh yeah, I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. This is gonna be bad. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Boko first, because if I don't, I think I'll regret it. Yeah, I'm resetting that. Oh yeah, she can't find anything. Oh. Causing havoc. I was on any percent. Oh, brother. Hold on. She activated the robot in my room. This cat is a menace. I really don't want to die to Bokos. Like, really don't want to die to Bokos. That was an excellent clip out, though. It feels like a waste. I have an idea, though, a visual cue to exact joystick movement that might end up making my Shrine of Resurrections faster and more consistent. As the first run, I was experimenting with joystick positions because it wasn't clipping out. And I think if I go, like, just barely towards the 7 o'clock position, but still, like, 6 o'clock, still directly backwards, but just maybe barely to the 7 o'clock, while having that visual cue that I have, and I don't know how to explain it, but you'll have to look. I'll use the same one here. That seems like it's clipping out a lot faster, so we're gonna try that. So basically, err on the side of going straight 6 o'clock, but then like just move it barely to the left. It looks like if I go straight 6 o'clock with that visual cue, then it won't clip out, which is good because I can keep adjusting. Which will hopefully let me clip out. It's not working. There we go. That was 117 though. I don't want a 117. Oh. Okay, I am on the right profile. I'm having a hard start today. Yeah, my beginning and my PB was actually pretty darn good, so it would feel really kind of like painful to start with a death. And honestly, my plateau, the first half of my plateau is going to be hard to beat. I think my first major slowdown on plateau is getting into Cryonis, but even then, like, I don't die to cold damage. So if I die to cold damage, or I don't get the first try BTB, or I die to Bokos in Boko Camp, like all those things are gonna be really hard to endure. I think if I get past stasis, I'll take one major time loss and keep going. Because second half of plateau was not great. But I feel like I need to get to stasis with a semi-decent run first. There we go. Alright, I like that. Oh, I forgot to jump. Or I missed the jump. It's not that I forgot to jump. I went to jump and it didn't work. That's fine, it just risks cold damage, which generally isn't an issue, but we'll see.
Link, dirigiti al luogo segnato sulla mappa della tua tavoletta sceicca.
Alright, I'm gonna concentrate now because as boring as this run seems, managing my stamina is kind of important, as we found out. Alright, that's what we want. That's what we want. Blast. Alright. That's not gonna end well. And my cold damage is bad. Alright, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I will accept that. A little slow, but no deaths, so I'm okay with that. I'm glad I pulled the shield before getting, like, reamed by that Bogo. That would have been really bad.
Arrived at stasis.
Ah, blast. I wasn't close enough to the edge. Okay, come on. Why you gotta be like this? Seriously. That shouldn't have been that hard to get in. It's fine. It's fine. I should have gotten it on that first try, but I wasn't far enough to the right. Whatevs, whatevs. We didn't lose a minute. That's a big thing. I will be behind for the next 3 splits. That's just a reality we're gonna have to deal with. I don't have any food, that's gonna kill me. I'm just gonna reset. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't have reset, I don't think, if I had not had the FUB at the Boko camp. But whatever. Naomi set up any percent.
Any percent is ready to go.
Oh. We may not get very far today. I will try to do a no reset run. Probably around 6:15. So basically, if I end up with a no reset run before 6:15, I'll either switch to practice or switch to Mario Kart. Or switch to practicing Mario Kart, which is what I probably will do. I do not like how many courses I ended up playing last night that I didn't have any experience on.
Svegliati. Svegliati. Quella è una tavoletta sceicca. Ti guiderà dopo il risveglio dal tuo luogo.
Come on. Alright, probably not. That's probably another reset. Why you gotta do me dirty? Come on. Yeah. I started moving the joystick to the right. Go too far to the right, then you'll scope, but you won't get anywhere. This visual cue is bad. Oh, my hand's starting to hurt. I've got it in a really awkward position. Adjusting my hand. Like, do I need to be looking out like this? Like, is that important? Is there something about lag frames or whatever? Ah, my thumb is cramping up. Someday it will let me out and we can reset. Someday. Any day now. Any day now. Come on, man. Killing me. Alright, I think I heard my dog barking and I really don't want her. Oh, I think she's outside. I think we're good. Look, it's a rule that I can't reset until I get into Shrine or get out of Shrine of Resurrection. That's just common courtesy. What if I like wiggle my stick? You think that'll make a difference? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, my thumb is cramping up. This worked so well before. What a waste of 5 minutes. Alright, forget it. I am resetting. I'm not gonna waste time on a bad juju run. Although if I get stuck at Shrine of Resurrection again, Dude! I don't know what happened. Maybe like my presses got synced on an off frame that I would never have uh, scoped in. I don't know, like ridiculous is what it is. It's ridiculous.
Svegliati. Quella è una tavoletta sceicca. Ti guiderà dopo il risveglio dal tuo lungo...
My friends and fellow cohorts, I think this stream is not going to have a PB. The way things are going, probably going to be a dud. For a second there, thought I got it immediately, but nope. At least it's failing quickly. $134. I cannot run with a 134 start. That was the wrong profile. I can't run with the 134 start. That is at least a 40-second time loss, maybe a 30-second time loss. It's not something I can deal with. What is wrong with my splits? They're frozen. They might have crashed. Not responding. It's fine. I don't even have a PB. Nothing has happened during this session. I really need to record. Man, every time. Every time. This isn't even something like I can practice. Yes, okay, yes, I can practice Strand of Resurrection. I can go and grind and memorize visual cues and memorize stick positions, or what I think are stick positions, and I can do that for an hour, right? And it might work. It might benefit me the next time I stream. But eventually I'll lose it again. So it's like a roll of the dice. And without a visual cue to tell me that I have exactly the right angle with exactly the right joystick position, it's just hard. It's just a gamble.
Svegliati. Quella è una tavoletta sceicca. Ti guiderà dopo il risveglio dal tuo lungo...
There we go. Because reasons. Because reasons. Okay, I have enough stamina, that's good. In case you were keeping track, the blind, hungry cat gave up and went somewhere else. No! 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 That's gonna hurt me. Alright, give me 2 seconds.
Link. Link.
I really don't have a place for this.
Dirigiti al luogo segnato sulla mappa della tua tavoletta sceicca.
Thank you. So yeah, hearts are going to be in the wrong place. I'm going to have to get backup food. That is reality. I think I'm going to go for the Boko combo. That's what we want. Dude! Alright, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna try one more run. And then I'm gonna switch. If I cannot get something started with this run, I'll switch to Mario Kart. Everything actually would have been fine if I had targeted the shield Boko first or gone to get the bow. But I mistargeted. And that was just bad. It was just bad.
Svegliati. Svegliati. Quella è una tavoletta sceicca. Ti guiderà dopo il risveglio dal tuo lungo...
Alright. Anyone want to place bets on if I get this quickly or not? This is the one that matters. If I get this one, speedrunning is alive. And if I don't, well... Alright, speedrunning is alive. For now. I still have to clear the Bogo camp. That's not gonna be enough stamina.
Link,
So far, so good.
dirigiti al luogo segnato sulla mappa della tua tavoletta sceicca.
That's what we want. Okay, that's not what we want. This is salvageable. Okay, this is fine. Or not. I thought we were good! I thought we were good! Why? Clearly, I am meant to play Mario Kart today, so... Mario Kart it is. Glad we could figure that out. Alright. We have to change the language and restart the console, etc., etc. I thought that was gonna be the one. I legitimately did. Alright, hold on, I gotta switch what game I'm doing on Twitch. Dude. Right. Then from there, we move our TV back. Do I do practice? Or do I do worldwides? That's the real question. I think I'm gonna practice. I think I'd like to cover, at least quickly, some of the places I've already done, some of the spots I've already learned. Why am I doing... Oh, yeah, custom items. Whoa, hold up, hold up, hold up. Alright, so the first ever one I learned was Wario Stadium. It's actually really hard. I don't have it down the way I want it to. Dude, no CPUs. Ugh. Killing me. Worldwides are for CPUs, not versus race. Versus race is for practice. Okay, yeah, there. That's what I want. And we can do this. I don't know all the tricks here. I focused mainly on just getting the important one. Alright, see, that's 2. Oh, come on! That happens far more often than I would like. And that doesn't happen often enough. Yep, missed. Alright, we'll go around, whatever. I don't know how to get that one. I'm not cutting that corner close enough. It is frustrating. There we go. That's basically what I want. Ah. I don't know that one shortcut. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten this. Okay, yeah, see, I still haven't ever gotten it. You need to brake drift. But I can't ever get to the top fast enough. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it too sharp? I can't figure it out. Well, this isn't a learning time, this is review time, so. I reviewed the main trick, that's the important one. Everything else is kind of like, eh. Alright, that's the one I have, like, down, which is great, because I spent a lot of time learning that. The one I struggle with is this one, because you gotta get the aim just right. Like, that's not going to work. That trick is surprisingly free once you know how to move your joysticks. Or maybe I just have it memorized and have learned it well. Either way. This one is all about where you aim and where you come off the wall. See, and that's tighter than I would like. But this is my best course, for sure. And I can still mess this up. Oh, I thought I messed that up just now. Holy cow. Okay. Still very easy to mess that one up. But when you get it, is good stuff. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work either. See, this is what kills me. Like, I cannot figure out the exact visual cues to making this consistent. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, I messed that up big time. Alright, well, we have to do all this over again. Close enough. I'm not... whatever. Whatever, it's not important. Did I only do 3 races? Why did I only do 3 races? I was supposed to do, like, infinity races. No comm, custom items. There. Alright, so we did those 2. I have learned this one, though not, like, it's not solid. There is a mushroom cut at the end that I'm still kind of like, still pending. We'll put it that way. So I have, that's basically like the strategy all the way up until right about here. And then you have to let go here, around here. See, I'm not starting it soon enough. My angle's not great for reasons. This is the trick that makes this not a 100% done track. I don't understand why I'm not attaching to the rail. And that's kind of key, because if you don't attach to the rail, you'll just hit the walls, slow down, lose a lot of time. There. Because reasons. Alright, I think I have to get a final jump. I think that's the key there. Yeah, and that would have thrown me straight off. I don't know what visual cue I need. I thought I had it, but clearly not. So yeah, the rail's a lot more complicated than you might think. It's actually not too hard if you jump during the curve, but there's always a chance you'll jump too early. That was a mistake. Whatever. It's all messed up now. Anyways, I need to hit some of these other ones I don't know as well. Shy Guy Bazaar is a learned one. It's not a down one. Like, I don't have this down pat. I do have it learned. Ah, man, I don't know why it won't. Like, this is an okay... Oh, whatever. That was an okay, what do you call it? Like a backup strategy? If you don't make the rail, then it's not really the worst thing in the world. Nope. Making that rail... Oh, that's not gonna work. I don't know. Getting that exact trick is a pain in the butt. So no rail, whatever. Except if I don't make the ramp, then I can't do it. And it's get back on Breath of the Wild. I've got to end the stream soon so I can go to work. So Breath of the Wild's just not going to happen. But tempting. Thank you. I'll get on Breath of the Wild eventually. But basically, I expect to have to end the stream around 7, and a Breath of the Wild run takes 30 minutes at least. So, actually, it takes more than 30 minutes to do a single run, and I wasn't hitting the... I was not hitting the, I couldn't get a run started. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not entirely sure how to get off this. Is it a shake trick? Is that what's going on? Oh, that was bad. I have been speedrunning Breath of the Wild since pretty much the beginning, actually. I started at... So the very first glitch technique, if you don't count whistle running, was... what is it called? Was super launches, in which you make use of a lag frame. And I was speedrunning before super launches. So it's like, what, 2017? I don't freaking know what I'm doing wrong. I think it's a shake trick. I think I have to shake trick onto this. That's too high. That's not gonna attach. Yeah, I'm pretty old. All of my friends and all the people who speedrun Breath of the Wild with me have all moved on. They're either not streaming or they're doing different games. Yeah, that was the wrong one. Whatever. Have to get this. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna move on because technically speaking, I don't need to do the complex version. I can just stay on top and it will work out. I'd rather hit up something I'm less familiar with. Should I be learning tricks? I don't think I have time to learn tricks, frankly. We'll do whistle top. Yeah, no amiibo. Always no amiibo Joy-Cons. I don't use Pro Controller. And no, I do Switch 2, basically. Yeah. No amiibo, Joy-Cons, Switch 2. It's my category. Oh, that was a mistake. That's your category? Excellent. You do Switch 2 as well? I haven't met pretty much any Switch 2 players, so... Nice! That's awesome. It's good to see somebody in the No Amiibo Switch 2 category, because there are, like, none of us. The number of people doing No Amiibo Switch 2 is a grand total of 2 that I know of, with Joy-Cons. That's awesome. Oh, I messed that up. Whatever. Just kind of fitzing around with this. The thing I wanted to really practice was this, because this is the only thing I know how to do. I don't know if it's faster given that I can't cleanly recover from it, but whatever. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, what's the strat here? No, that's not right. This is a trick I haven't learned. I think I'm supposed to... I don't know. I don't know what the strat is. I don't have time to really learn tricks. So I have to do tricks that I know, but don't really know here. This is one I formally learned. Yeah, I just need to spend time on the tracks that I haven't learned. And actually learn the tricks. Oh, really? Alright, well, we'll just whiff the first laugh. And move on with our lives. Seriously? This is a really hard track. It is. It just is. Because you have to... There it is. That's what you want to see. I have no idea how to do that shortcut. But yeah, yes. Okay. That's actually worthwhile learning because as simple as that shortcut seems, I always seem to mess it up. So, yeah. It's not easier, at least to me. I think it's faster though. I tried learning the hard mode speedrun for Switch 2 edition. I cannot, like, hurt the Lionel fast enough. Ah, blast, whatever. You found it easier? How do you hit the Lionel head fast enough? Wow, that's the first time I've actually hit that pole. Yeah, I could not get past Shrine of Resurrection today, so I just kind of was like, whatever. I don't understand how to do that. Oh, and you're gonna box me out. Wrist pains afterwards. Like, I learned how to stun lock the Lionel, but I couldn't. I could not for the life of me. Okay. Whatever. See, that's not the right way to go. I think it needs to be a shake trick. I was close though. Shake trick is probably the right way to go. But I can't land soon enough, so maybe it's a manual jump on the second coin followed by shake trick. Oh, too far. Yeah. But if you can get the Lionel down, then at least you can reset. Okay. Well, out of bounds is going to gatekeep me, so that's fine. I don't know how to do the paraglider shortcut. I really need to learn the paraglider shortcut because it has huge advantages for shock dodging. There we go. That's what I need to learn. That was perfect. BTB is easier on master mode. How is that? How is that possible? Are the bokeh placements different? Also boss rush. Like, you confused me, Remy. How is this possible? I guess with the bows. Okay, yeah. With the 3-shot bow, you don't have to worry about doing all the fancy stuff at Calamity, and you can basically shoot down boss rush. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And that was one of the reasons why I tried it in the first place. Yeah, it's starting to make sense now. You're right. You're right. %100% correct. Alright, Salty Speedway does need some work still. I've seen the Rainbow Road tricks. I haven't mastered them. There's one Rainbow Road trick I do want to master. There's two actually, but there's one that really bothers me. I haven't tried any of them, but I've watched them enough that I think I can replicate with some practice. As long as I'm doing them right. I have to get there first. Both of them are shroomless tricks. I have to get to the, I think it's the first fork in the road. And then it requires a blue. Oh, I missed that, whatever. Alright, first fork of the road, take a right, and you need a blue dash in order to take the trick. Yeah, I don't... How do you get that high? That's too... like, that... People do this so consistently. I don't understand it. I'm not sure how to handle this. Okay. Well, that's gonna be that. Do you have to like I don't know. That's too far down the road. It looks so simple when you watch it. I think, okay, release the dash going off, I think. Maybe. So the dash is in... Oh, see that. No, it's not a super jump. It's definitely a dash into a dash into a, like a jump off the ledge. I might have to pull up a video. I was like, oh yeah, I can do this. And then I'm just failing miserably. Alright, I'm gonna pull up a video. You... okay. Oh, yep, that's my stream. Well, I'm gonna have to change things. Let's see if I can find his Rainbow Road one.
It's only for very rare specific circumstances. Going learn this fast, but you like barely avoid the rail and
there it is.
For a moment here. But especially what I saw with Peach Stadium, there were a lot of strategies that were known to be faster, but
so I mean, I don't think this first turn matters. Here, let me turn him down.
That's my first time.
I don't think the first turn matters, but he definitely goes to orange. Okay, he releases the orange early. And then just does a back jump. Is that it?
It's so cool, just in general, to like not talk about this run around the time when the world record, because
oh my goodness, I'm failing here.
That we're known to be faster, but some of the strategies in this game are so unbelievably difficult, and that's my first time seeing.
So it's a orange for sure.
World records before.
Releases early, and then it's a back jump. 4 months now? That's pretty cool. Alright, let's try this. Alright, I'm definitely releasing it a lot later than I should be. Okay, the back jump is what I'm missing. I didn't have an orange there, but it's the back jump that matters. So, I don't know how I'm going to get an orange boost. early enough. It may not matter. It may be a lot more forgiving than I think it is. I've found that Mario Kart World is a lot like speedrunning in terms of like the tricks and practice, but there is a lot of tricks. Okay, that would work if I could release it early. Didn't have the right boost. I think what's going to matter here is when I start. Yeah, I could totally get that if I had the orange boost, but I didn't have the orange boost there. Starting early is not going to help. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. You're absolutely right. This always happens when I go to show people stuff. I'm like, I forget to switch the scene. Thank you. Oh. So if I can get an orange boost, I think I'll have the trick. Except I couldn't get it soon enough. Brake drifting, maybe? Feels wrong to brake drift. I can't get the boost soon enough. There's got to be an approach to this curve I'm missing. Maybe if I start on the inside and then go out. Oh, nice! I didn't realize you didn't stream. I cannot get my... I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I look forward to seeing your stream, sir. I cannot get the boost. I was getting it before, but now it's just not happening. Oh yeah, that's a good point. If you're doing Switch... I was gonna say get a 60 FPS capture card, but like, nah. Don't make that a requirement. I was running 30 FPS on Switch 2 for a while. If I could get the orange boost, I think I have this trick, but for some reason I can't get it anymore. Supposedly, if you hold your joystick at a 45-degree angle, it'll charge it, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, I can't seem to grab that orange boost. I don't know why. Trying to start my angle a little bit wider. And that's probably key, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. There. Angle is too sharp. Yeah, I mean, you can do webcam. I did webcam for a while. There's a lot of stress that goes with webcam. Oh my goodness, it's too sharp. I think I know the mistake though. I think I know what I need to do to change this. There we go. Come on. think that is the right strategy, though. Start early, go wide. I really want to learn this trick, like, really badly. It's one of the supposedly simpler tricks. Okay, so I'm not... cannot figure out the physics here. I'm gonna have to practice this offline. Alright, there's one other one that I saw visually that I memorized visual cues just watching. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen in Worldwides. That's exactly what's gonna happen. The other one is actually at the end of the track, which stinks, but there you have it. Hardest course. A lot of people think the hardest course is Bowser's Castle, which ironically is the one I'm the best at. It has one of the most punishing shortcuts, and I think along with like technically, it's not the hardest technically challenging, because if it was the most technically challenging, then it wouldn't be my best course. But it is the most punishing if you fail, I would think. Wario Stadium is not punishing if you fail. I'm done with Rainbow Road. It's too long, takes too long. Easy courses, Dino Jungle is pretty darn easy. Great Block Ruins is not. There's a major shortcut in Great Block Ruins that is technically challenging. Cheap Falls is technically challenging, but not punishing. It is a hard course to win, though, because of that. That's not technically challenging, but it's also a little boring. This is pretty darn technically challenging. I haven't really bothered to formally learn it. This doesn't have very many shortcuts other than shroom cuts. That's pretty much obvious to everybody. Moo Moo Meadows I avoid. There is one technical shortcut that nobody learns except the very best. I haven't tried learning it. That Choco Mountain doesn't have any technical shortcuts. It's all shroom shortcuts that I know of, at least. There's one quote-unquote technical shortcut in DK Spaceport, but it's like you don't gain that much time off of it. And then it's all shrooms. One shortcut in Koopa Troopa Beach, it's technical, but not all that hard. Speaking of, I want to go over Great Block Ruins. I finally figured out how to make this very first shortcut, the hardest one. Well, there's two hard ones here, so Great Block Ruins always looks fancy. The kicker here. That should have been it. Right? I'm supposed to start my... Or maybe I release at the shadow? Yeah, I think I release at the shadow. No, not next race, whatever. But you can see that's hard. It's very precise, and yet people who learn it get it every time, basically. I'm pretty sure you have to hit the coin, but I could be wrong. And I think you need a level 2 jump charge in order to make it. And a delayed... I think it's a level 2 jump charge I need. And you really have to delay the jump too. You'll see. If you've ever heard of somebody talk about like virtual meeting, interesting. Hey, I got it. Like the stress of being in a virtual meeting, it's kind of the same thing. If it doesn't bother you, then that's great actually. Alright, there's a shroomless variation of this trick. I just messed up. I messed up big time. There's a shroomless variation of this trick I'd like to learn. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. You know, when I would learn this one earlier, I did not have trouble like this. The trouble was actually getting the first trick. After that, it was pretty simple. That'll do. But yeah, there's a version of that trick where you land in the grass, and it's faster, and you don't need a shroom to take the shortcut. There's also a variant of the very beginning shortcut that uses a shroom. There, that was good. That's what you need to do. I need to hit that boost panel, whatever. Yeah, I'm way too high right there. Alright, I'll do the shroom variant of the rail shortcut, and I think that's gonna be where I'm gonna leave it today. I don't know the shroom variant all that well, but because it uses this rail right here, because it uses that rail right here, it's a lot easier to make the rail right here. Oh, I missed it. Okay, well that stinks. Either way, I think that's where I'm gonna end my stream. I gotta get ready for work, gotta get the kids ready for school, all that fun stuff. Remy, it is awesome to see you. I'm glad I met another Switch 2 No Amiibo Joy-Cons Breath of the Wild runner. They are very rare, so it's awesome to see. Good luck on your runs. I hope you do well and get a capture card if you want. Oh, by the way, if you want to submit runs and you don't have a capture card, just record it. I have a friend, his name is Harmjan. When he was running back in the OG days, he literally like took a camera and video recorded the screen and he could submit it that way. So what if it's not good quality? It gets your runs on the leaderboard. That's my alarm. It gets your runs on the leaderboard and you can compare yourself to everyone else. I mean, if you want, you don't have to. But my friend, he did that to do like tournaments. He played like that. It was viable. It worked just fine. So, you know, low cost to entry has always kind of been my thing. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. And I'm trying to do daily streams now, somehow. So if you want, you can catch me tomorrow sometime. Probably mid-afternoon, actually. Maybe I'll do some Breath of the Wild runs. Actually, I will. If I can stream tomorrow, the kids might be awake, so that might be a wash. If I can, I will stream tomorrow. Committing, and I'll probably do Breath of the Wild runs. So, anyways, see you. And for everyone who's lurking, I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you later.